Have you ever been in a heated argument where no matter what you say, the other person keeps pushing, provoking, or trying to dominate you? Most people respond with anger or try to prove their point, but Stoicism offers a far more powerful approach. Imagine silencing anyone, not with shouting or insults, but with calm, wise, and unshakable words. In this video, we'll explore 5 Stoic-inspired responses that can end conflict, protect your peace, and leave people speechless with your quiet strength. 1. I control only myself, not you. When someone provokes us, our natural instinct is to fight back. If someone insults us, we want to insult them in return. If they raise their voice, we raise ours. But Stoicism begins with one essential truth. You cannot control other people. You can only control yourself. So imagine this situation. Someone criticizes you in front of a group, trying to make you angry. Instead of snapping back, you calmly say, I control only myself, not you. This is more than a comeback, it's a reminder of where real power lies. Arguments only gain energy when both sides feed them. By refusing to play their game, you're showing mastery over yourself. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, often reminded himself that external events are beyond his control. He wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This phrase silences others because it's unexpected. They expect resistance, but you respond with calm clarity. They expect anger, but you show composure. Suddenly, they have nothing to fight against because you refuse to hand them control over your emotions. It's like putting down your weapons in the middle of battle. The other person may keep swinging, but their attacks become meaningless. When you master this response, you no longer waste energy on trying to change others. You focus on the only thing you truly command, yourself. And that realization alone is enough to silence almost anyone. 2. That is your opinion, not my reality. People love to push their opinions on others as if they are facts. They might say, "You'll never succeed in this. You're not smart enough. You're wasting your time." Most people defend themselves when they hear such things. They explain, argue, or fight to prove the other person wrong. But a Stoic response cuts through all of this. That is your opinion, not my reality. This is such a powerful line because it doesn't attack the other person. It doesn't even try to convince them. Instead, it calmly creates a boundary between their perception and your truth. Stoics understood the difference between what is opinion and what is fact. Epictetus, the great Stoic teacher, said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. The insult, the criticism, the judgment, that's not reality. That's just noise." By responding this way, you essentially say, "Your words belong to you. They don't define me." And once you refuse to accept someone's opinion as your reality, their power over you vanishes instantly. This response silences people because it leaves them with nothing else to argue. If their words can't touch your reality, then their attacks fall flat. And the best part? You don't even have to raise your voice. It's not about proving them wrong. It's about refusing to let their beliefs limit your truth. 3. I'll choose peace over being right. How many arguments drag on endlessly because both sides are desperate to prove they are right? Whether it's politics, relationships, or simple disagreements, the fight often lasts far longer than it should because pride refuses to let go. Stoicism teaches us to value peace over ego. When someone insists on being right, you can end the conflict instantly by saying, "I'll choose peace over being right." This line is powerful because it takes courage. To many, it feels like surrender, but in truth, it's victory. You're not giving up the truth, you're giving up the need to win, and that's far more powerful. Seneca, another Stoic philosopher, once wrote, "It is better to conquer anger than to conquer in battle." Arguments are battles of the ego, and when you step away from that battlefield, you win the war of self-mastery. Imagine someone keeps arguing about a topic endlessly. Instead of wasting hours defending your view, you simply say this line and walk away in peace. You show them that your inner calm matters more than winning points in a debate. This response often leaves people stunned, even embarrassed, because when you refuse to play the game of pride, they realize how much time they've wasted trying to win. Choosing peace doesn't make you weak. It makes you unshakable. It shows that your happiness and inner strength are more valuable than any temporary argument. And in the end, that silence speaks louder than words. 4. Let's focus on what we can control. Many conversations and arguments spiral into negativity because people obsess over things no one can change. Complaints about the past, about politics, about the behavior of others, or even about the weather. These discussions go in circles, creating frustration without solutions. This is where the Stoic reminder becomes a silencing force. Let's focus on what we can control. This response redirects the energy of the conversation. Instead of feeding endless complaints, it brings people back to reality. What can we actually do, here and now? Marcus Aurelius constantly wrote in his journal about the importance of focusing only on what is within our power. He said, "You have power over your mind, what you think and what you do. Nothing else is under your control." When you use this line, you show leadership and clarity. It silences unproductive conversations because it forces people to confront the truth. Complaining changes nothing. Action does. For example, if someone says, "The economy is terrible, everything is hopeless," you might reply, "Let's focus on what we can control, our decisions, our habits, our effort." Suddenly the energy shifts from helplessness to empowerment. Arguments die when people realize there's no point fighting over things outside anyone's control. And instead of draining yourself with negativity, you rise above it, leading the way to practical solutions. This simple reminder not only silences others, it inspires them. 5. Your words don't define me, my actions do. Perhaps the most powerful Stoic response of all is this: your words don't define me, my actions do. This line embodies the essence of Stoic philosophy: virtue over reputation, deeds over opinions. People may insult you, spread lies, or doubt you, but words are only air. They cannot define who you truly are. Only your actions can do that. Epictetus gave brilliant advice about criticism. If someone speaks badly of you, do not defend yourself against his words, but say, "He surely does not know my other faults, else he would not have mentioned only these." This is the ultimate Stoic mindset. Instead of fighting every insult, you embrace the truth that your worth lies in your choices, not in what others say. When you reply with this line, it silences people immediately. Why? Because you show complete indifference to their attack. Their words bounce off you like arrows against armor. And here's the beauty: it doesn't just silence them, it strengthens you. Every time you remember that your actions define you, you stop chasing approval. You stop fearing judgment. You live according to your own values, not the noise around you. In a world obsessed with opinions, standing calmly in the truth of your actions is revolutionary, and no amount of words can defeat that strength. Closing thoughts. Stoicism is not about ignoring people or running from conflict. It's about mastering your inner world so deeply that no one else can control it. These 5 responses are not weapons. They are shields of wisdom. They silence others not with aggression, but with calm truth. Let's recap the Stoic responses. I control only myself, not you. That is your opinion, not my reality. I'll choose peace over being right. Let's focus on what we can control. Your words don't define me, my actions do. True strength is calmness. And when you master your response, you master yourself. Don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe for more.